Hello! Today we're going to make an emergency Valentine. This is so easy and I feel like anyone can do it, so just follow along and you'll be fine. Okay. The first thing you're going to need is something to actually do the painting on. I have these are like blank cards. You don't really need that. You could just use, you know, like cardstock, something thicker. You could do it on regular paper, but you're gonna get a wavy, weird paper. But anyway, this is just the pack you can get at Michael's. Okay, and they come with a nice little foldy line here. I gotta make sure this is on here right. Okay. Okay. I am gonna do it so the card opens like this, but I'm gonna do the whole thing while it's laying flat like that. Now, the other things you're gonna need, of course, is some watercolor, water, and you're gonna need a straw. Now, okay, I only have these giant straws that are for smoothies, and they don't work as well. So this is kind of weird. I just found this in my kitchen. It holds the thermometer for meat and stuff, for like meat thermometers. So anyway, I'm just gonna use that because it's the only tiny straw I have. Don't make fun of me. Okay, so before we start, I would like you to prepare your watercolors. What I mean by that is you're going to pre-wet your colors so they're nice and juicy. So I'm going to do the red, and here's a dark red. Let's see, and I'm gonna want you to use purple, like a dark purple. Later on you're gonna probably use some yellows and oranges, so you can get those ready too, but we'll probably do it again. Okay, so now I have, you know, a nice little puddle of water on each of these, so they're getting wet. Okay, now while those are doing their thing, let me try to move this all over so we're in the center here. I am going to draw a heart completely in water. Like, we're going to make a puddle of water in the shape of a heart. Now, if you have to, you could pre-draw it with a pencil, but you want to do that super light because you're gonna want to erase it later. But usually you can see it well enough that you can just do the heart. So I'm going to draw a heart in water. You're probably not even going to be able to see this on the camera. I'm sorry about that. But I'm just going by the shine, and I'm going to add plenty of water. It's going to be kind of like a puddle. Now, once you get that on there, we got to do this a little bit quickly before it soaks in. I'm going to go to the red, my lightest red, and start at the corner. See how the water just practically does all the work for you? It's kind of like sucking it into the middle. I'm just going to go around the edge here and let the water do this cool flowy thing. It looks so pretty. Now, I'm going to fill this in a little bit more, but I'm going to leave a little bit light spot at this top right side because it's going to be like the shine of the heart. And you can let it look messy. It looks so pretty like that. Okay, so I'm leaving a little white up there. Very nice. Now, I'm gonna make sure the shape of my heart is pretty nice here, so I'm just gonna go around the edge now that I can see it a little bit better. Okay, now make sure you wash your brush out. Okay, now I'm gonna get, I don't know if this is gonna really make a difference or not. I'm going to this darker red. You may or may not have darker red, that's okay. I'm just doing it for a little bit of dimension. Just going around the edges where the dark would be, like the light's over here, and the dark, like pretend the sun is coming down on this heart like this. So there's light here and there's dark on this side. So I'm just adding a little bit more around the bottom, and then maybe a little bit right here, because that might be a little bit in the shadow. Good. And we're going to do the same with just some dabs of purple. I'm talking like, make sure your purple's real wet, and just get some on your brush, and we're just going to tap some purple in around the edges. Like, you don't really even have to brush it. The water is going to pull it around and do its own thing. If you want to swirl it, swirl it. I don't know. You can do a little bit more up here. And I forgot to say this. I was gonna use a tiny bit of black. So that one already is wet because I did it before. And this one we're gonna be extra sparing. Just gonna put a couple spots here and there. Maybe drag it along the bottom corner. The water's doing a lot of the work here. And then maybe a dab up here. Okay. So right now, before I go to the next step, I'm gonna let this dry. So pause for a moment and I'll be right back. All right, now my heart is dry. I did use the hairdryer because I wanted it to go faster. Now, if you use a hairdryer, just make sure you put it on the lowest setting and hold it very far away from it, because there's so much water on there that the hairdryer could blow it and make it distorted. But now we are going to play with water and distortion on purpose. So this is phase 2. Now we got to make sure the yellow and oranges are very wet and ready. Whoops. So I'm going to dampen them again. Okay. Now we're gonna make sort of a burst around the heart, but we're gonna do it in phases. First, let's use the lightest color, and we're just gonna, like, I'm gonna pre-wet like a little dab. It's just like a puddle of water like we did before. Here, here, maybe another one down here, and over here. And then I'm gonna go over here and take some yellow, and I'm just gonna touch it to this puddle, and it's gonna fill the puddle pretty much instantly. Okay, so we've got those. Now you're gonna take your straw and carefully blow the water out in crazy directions, like so. Now you can turn the paper, you know, and try to guide it where you want, but it'll only kind of do that. Let's see. Okay. Well, that one was good. Okay, now I'm going to do another set of those with the darker yellow. I'm just going to like go beside it here. I guess I should have made I technically should make a puddle first. Just random. I don't know. Just kind of making a few. And then fill it with the color. I might be making these a little bit too puddly. So I'm going to take a corner of this paper towel and kind of suck a little bit of the water out, because I don't know, I can just tell it was going to be too much. Okay. And now this is going to the other side of the card. That's all right. I think that'd be a cute effect there. Ooh, that one didn't go very well, so I'm gonna do it again here. Add a little bit more. There we go. Now I'm gonna do a few with the dark orange. So I'll do that here. Kind of fill in the gaps now. Grab that orange. Oops. Okay. Nice. So, really, that's about it. I would let this dry, and if you're feeling really crazy, you could do like a hand lettering inside of this. Or it would just, I think it's self-explanatory. Just fold the card when it's dry and write your love message inside. And there's a really cheap and easy Valentine's card. Everybody, I hope you have a great Valentine's Day.